plain weird?
These guys are just weird.
Weird. Donald Trump continues to lean into that word like the world has never seen before, believe me. And in this breaking story from last night's Trump train derailment hosted by Elon Musk, I'm going to share the weirdest moment that one headline reports as Trump pays Harris worst compliment ever in messy Musk interview. I will have that soundbite for you in just a minute, but first let's look at the messy mess that came from Donald Trump's dysfunctioning mouth. First up from the weird file is a random thought about taking their odd show on the road as a tribute to Venezuela's extreme version of MAGA extremism. Have a listen.
And again, I told you that crime rates all over the world are going way down, which makes sense. In fact, the next time what we'll do is if something happens with this election, which would be a horror show, we'll meet the next time in Venezuela because it'll be a far safer place to meet than our country, okay? So we'll go, you and I will go, and we'll have a meeting and dinner in Venezuela.
And then he turned his slurring sights on Harris. This exchange is especially enjoyable because it is followed by the perfect return volley by Harris.
Worse than Bernie Sanders. She is considered more liberal by far than Bernie Sanders. She's a radical left lunatic. And if she's going to be our president, very quickly, you're not going to have a country anymore.
The Harris campaign sent out a fundraising email during this talk with the subject line, "The two worst people you know are live this evening." And they called Musk a lackey for Team MAGA. In a statement afterwards, the Harris campaign said Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself, self-obsessed rich guys who will sell out the middle class and who cannot run a live stream in the year 2024.
Donald Trump is obsessed with Kamala Harris. He's obsessed with the color of her skin. He's obsessed with her gender. He struggles to pronounce her name correctly and find an easy-to-pronounce nickname that sticks. And he's having a psychotic breakdown over the fact that her rallies are outdrawing his, and she's getting favorable media attention while he continues to implode every time there's a microphone nearby. Have a look at this quick video found at the X channel Anti-Psychopath PAC, operated by well-known Trump agitator George Conway. It shows his continued descent into madness, and after that, I'll show you Trump's weird moment of the moment.
Donald Trump is rattled.
The Trump crowd is smaller than the Harris Walz crowd was.
He's mad.
Trump was complaining that an estimated 10,000 people were at Harris's event.
He's upset.
The school administration stopped us from getting another 500, 600, even 1,000 people in.
Oh, Donald, do you ever stop whining?
Kamala, she was here a week ago, lots of empty seats.
Not enough people want to go to his rallies anymore. They want to go to Kamala Harris's rallies. Enjoy the rallies while they last, Donald, because where you're going, you're not going to be able to have any. Learn more at psychopac.org.
So what was Trump's weird moment of this moment? I think the Daily Mail said it best with the headline that read, "Trump risks Melania's fury as he compares wife to his political nemesis Kamala Harris during Musk X interview." Have a listen to the oddness and pay close attention to how he manages to find yet another way to mispronounce her name.
She is terrible. She's terrible. But she's getting a free ride. I saw a picture of her on Time magazine today. She looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing. And actually, she looked very much like our great First Lady, Melania. She didn't look like Camilla. That's right. But of course, she's a beautiful woman. So we'll leave it at that, right?
So that weirdness is what expert interviewer Elon Musk was able to extract from a man who has words. The best words. And I would be remiss if I did not touch on how the words came out of Trump's mouth. I was listening to the interview in my car and I felt myself leaning forward to the speakers because something was definitely off with his voice. I heard him say things like, "We are all schlet. We did what was necessary, and I need schlumbuddy." It kind of sounded like a person using their tongue to keep dentures on the roof of their mouth, and words were just spilling out through his molars. He especially struggled with S words. Have a listen to this clip and hear it for yourself, and while listening, please leave us a comment below with your reaction to the weirdness that was said and how it was said. Some are speculating that it further signifies cognitive decline. I look forward to reading your thoughts, and I'm Dan, and until next time, let's continue to occupy democracy.
They're doing it right now while this third-rate phony candidate. Don't forget, I beat Biden. He failed in the debate miserably. And, some people said, oh, gee, it's too bad. It's too bad he did so badly, or I did well in the debate. The first night they said, wow, one of the people at CNN said that was the greatest debate performance I've ever witnessed.